Okay guys, welcome once again to my channel. I'm Dynamite. Okay, if you remember what I posted yesterday on the best moving average strategy, trading strategy, my best moving average strategy, okay, using the exponential moving average 20 period. Okay, I gave the rule. I said the rule to using that strategy is you sell when the price is trending below the moving average, and you buy when it is trending above the moving average. Okay, that was the rule. I said allow the price to break through the moving average, retest, and then you take at the close of the candle. Okay, so I just want to show you a result. I took this trade yesterday, okay, towards the end of the market session. That's the New York market session. Towards the end, it was a little bit late, but I saw the pattern and I decided to take this trade. And I took this trade on $100 account. Okay, this is the profit you're seeing right here now. Okay, and this is let me show you the history of this account. This is a deposit. It's $100 deposit. I deposited this money on the 25th of June. As you can see that my first trade was on the 25th of June, the same day, and this is the second trade yesterday. You can see the second trade was taken on the 28th of June. Okay, you can see that, and right now you can see this is live. Okay, my entry was right at this point. I saw this after a pullback. Let me show you the entry. This was my entry. Sorry, this was the entry point. As you can see, just the candle actually closed somewhere around here. This is where the candle closed, but then I saw it after those other candles were trying to form around there, so I took the trade when the candles had pushed a little bit further. And now this is what we have. It got to the take profit but began to pull back again. I could decide to take profit right here or leave it to run. There are two things involved. It will either take my profit or it will return back and take my loss. So instead of you letting this profit go, I can decide to cut it. This profit is okay. I mean, for $100 account, this is 5% of this trade. I could take this and wait for another price action because the price had gone further from 20 moving average, and that is when to exit this trade. Okay, so guys, I could let this run to give me my profit, or I could just adjust my stop loss into the trade. I can bring it to break even. Okay, I'll have to explain this in my next video. A break even trade. I am not at a loss. I just bring it back to where we have this price 19235. By breaking even mean you're protecting your account from loss. So even if this trade goes back, intends to change direction, it will stop you out in a little profit and it will not have to touch your initial capital. Okay, because you will see this is where I placed this trade. You could see it at 19261, and if I'm bringing it into here, I'm actually protecting my account. So I'm going to do that now. I'm going to adjust that. I can adjust it. I can break even by bringing the price down here to let it run, or I can close up this trade from here. Maybe in my next video I'll have to show you how to break even, but for now I want to terminate this trade. Okay, for purpose of demonstration. You see the profit is reducing, and instead of letting it go, this is where trading psychology comes in. You can decide, and believe me, You are doing nothing wrong by closing this trade here. Yes, it's your money. You can decide to close this trade if you think the conditions are not going to be favorable anymore. Looking at this, there is a zone here you are looking at. There is a zone behind. Looking at the history of this, looking at the history of this of this of this chart, of this currency, the strength, the selling pressure is not strong anymore as it's supposed to be. So there are two things involved. It could bounce on moving average once again, respect the trend line you're seeing there, and drop further. It could drop further. You can see this zone is yet to be visited. It hasn't visited this zone yet. All of this is yet to be covered. This was actually supposed to be my take profit, but then I had to take this also into consideration, and this is where the price has bounced. So look out for my video on possible reversal zones, where we call those zones support and resistance. This point you're seeing now is a support, and price is reacting around that zone. So look out for my video, so I could decide to terminate this trade from here instead of losing this profit, and watch to see how this trade unveils itself. If it gives another selling opportunity, I could take it. But for now, okay, I just wanted you to see why it is good to trade along with the trend, why it's good to follow the trend just using a simple moving average, as simple as the exponential moving average 20. Okay, if it's going down, you follow it down. Don't try to be smarter than the market makers. You can never be smarter than them. Okay, so I could terminate this here because it had extended away from the moving average. It had extended away from this moving average long time ago. This is what I mean. From the point of entry to this point was a good one. If I had seen this on time, that would have been about $7. Okay, so I can terminate this or let it run. Immediately it breaks out of this point. Immediately it breaks out of this point, this trend is as good as over. Immediately it breaks out of this trend line, okay, we'll see a retest and then take a buy trade. But for now, we can decide to go off with 4% of this trend. It's not a bad idea. So I'm taking off this profit. Okay, so what has happened within just two trades? I haven't had a loss yet. You can see I already have $17 added to my $100. How many percent is that? That's 17%. I mean, it's a good one. 17% added to $100. Okay, this is it. There is no loss in this history yet. I'll keep showing you more of this. So guys, it's super simple, but not easy. You have a lot of work to do. You have to stick to the rules. No matter how it turns out, stick to the rules. Okay, you have to stick to the rules and make sure that you're on the right track. So I just wanted to show you this. Okay, so take care of yourself and look out for my next video. Stay blessed.